This is Wasabi, welcome back to the channel. This is a battle on the Fisherman's Bay map in the Soviet Tier 5 Premium, the KV-220-2. Today I'm trying to complete the heavy tank mission HT-11, which requires 2,000 damage and to get honours to survive the match and win. And so here we go. So we're basically, as a heavy tank, we're heading into town. We are playing on the NZ server, so there are mods in the game, and we've got 7 bots per side at the moment, which I think is the max of memory, but in any case, that means there's a certain number of I should say human players, but we'll see how we'll play, basically. Anyway, so we're basically heading into town and pushing forward, only being trailed by some bots. We spot Churchill up ahead, or Churchill's been spotted by probably the cruiser 4 that's up ahead of us, who is also a bot player. And clearly, obviously, much more speedy to get in position than this tank is. So as the Churchill's up ahead, and we don't know exactly what else is there. We're just moving around a little bit to get closer before we get into line of sight. The cruiser 4 is taking a bit of damage. Let's talk, we're probably up on the front middle, and we just take a quick view there. And just see the top of the Valentine. So I'm going to try and feather a shot in if we can. And just make it just pixel high. I think he is above the terrain. And he goes dark, and basically, yeah, give up on that one. Now, there's been some more tanks spotted with Churchill 3, and they're also in the same position. So just take a little risk and move back around into that area. And what I was concerned also about was potentially where the tanks were appearing on the other side of that little inlet, which could put up potentially a crossfire against us. So I'm just going to try and set up here to side scrape and see whether we can bait any shots to see whether the enemy appear in that area. So Type 95 has just moved out of range, and just waiting in case anyone moves forward, takes a shot at us. Nothing's really happened, so we're going to push forward. Now KV-220-2's got a reasonable amount of armour. Just put a shot in on the move against that Type 95, get spotted, and you can see we've just taken a hit from the Churchill 3. This hasn't damaged at all. Another shot comes in against the tracks. So we managed to track the Churchill. What we're aiming to do is try and come up and get an angle on them. Probably he's working out where we are, and as we come around the corner we can see he's facing directly towards us. So put a shot in using standard ammunition. It doesn't penetrate, but Churchill's got reasonably good frontal armour, so we're switching to premium as the KV-220-2's only got the 57mm gun. We're starting to rack up some incoming damage, which it's only done a small amount of damage to the tank, or in fact none at all at this point, until then. Churchill's managed to put one in, and so aim is to try and get rid of the Churchill as he's a human player as quickly as possible. It's a fairly fast firing gun, so it's about every 3.5 seconds we can get a shot out, and there's quite a few bot players around here too, but they're all bouncing, so my concern is the Churchill, and we've managed to take him out of action. So we've basically blocked 1,500 worth of damage at this point. Now, just in the heat of the moment, I haven't switched back to standard rounds, but we will shortly, once I've worked out that I'm wasting ammunition on fairly lightweight tanks. But again, I'm just trying to get rid of these tanks, partly to get our damage up because we've got the mission, but also they're lighting us up in case there are actual more dangerous players further away. So as you'll notice, the bots are actually firing premium ammo back at me, so I don't feel too bad firing at them, but we will switch back shortly. just in need at the moment of concentrating on these tanks here. So I'm going to go after the B1 now, and we've switched back to standard. And also noticed that we've got a tick now, so we've actually completed our condition for Heavy Tank 11, which is good news. It's taken me a couple of matches to get a good enough game to do this. But yeah, we're basically finishing the 11. We did switch back to premium shortly for him because he's got some tough armour as well. But what we've done now, okay, so we've polished off these ones. We've got that M8 ahead of us. Go back to standard ammo again. Actually worked out what we're doing. I'm just going to try and take him out. We managed to do a shot on the move into him, which it's not bad for a Soviet heavy tank to shoot on the move, but in reality it's pretty close, so the dispersion wasn't so great. So what we're trying to do now is the game is still pretty even. There's pretty much lost the east side of the map on the 1-2 line. Enemies pushed down there, and we're coming up towards cap here, so we're just going to come up and take a position, try and spot the enemy that's in the middle, because we don't really want them firing back at us if we can help it. Nothing stays spotted while we're moving, so we're just going to try and come up to a more open position. And not compete too far, but just try and line them up. So you can see there's again one of the human players there in the Kehoe. OS3 from Vam Clan. And we managed to take him out with 2 shots, and then there's still another Kehoe in the middle. Now we get lit, and it turns out there's a bot player at base, an M881, so we're just going to basically put shots into him. He's not really moving all that fast, so we'll do that. You can see when the effects when those shots come in. If it's an HE shot, then you get a big puff of smoke comes up off my tank as it gets hit. Say premium rounds, you get a real zing and some smoke trails showing where the ricochet's gone, but it doesn't penetrate. So just moving here into the cap area because we're not fast enough to get back to our own cap to defend. And we'll just try and again pick off these tanks in the centre. So we bounce that one, put in a blind shot, but not sure if that penetrated or not, and this bot player is getting damaged. But we managed to take him out, so that's our 7th kill for the game. So basically, you can see that the other cap has been set off, and we're just now expecting these bot players have been following me to come up and join me on cap. And otherwise, we're just in front enough if we stay one-on-one, but I don't know how many of the other tanks are there now to get lit. I'm not really sure what that is, and whether it's the SAL 40, which could be able to put in a damaging shot or at least reset cap. We don't really want to take damage, but we're just trying to move backwards and forwards to try and put off their aim if that can be done. So as it happens, we managed to cap it out just as I get lit again, but no incoming rounds came in, which was interesting. So we managed to get a mastery badge, Ace Tanker, Top Gun, Steel Ball, and a high caliber award. So we also picked up 28 bonds, with the 25 bonds of completing missions plus 3 for those medals. Did a total of 3,419 damage and got a base XP of 1768, which is actually my highest game, not just in this tank, but also in any of my tanks, which is interesting. Out of that, we fired 48 shots, 41 hit and 34 penetrated. That just shows you how weak some of the standard rounds are, but we still made a profit of 18,000.